Yo, what's up? Welcome back to Tari TV Sports, man. Hey, we talking about Shedeur'S game-winning drive, bro. Let's go, Shedeur. All right. So, has he done enough to start next year? I think he has. We're gonna get into all that, man. Hey, Myles Garrett break the sack record. We're gonna talk about all that in just 1 second. Hey, first things first, man. Hit that subscribe button. I appreciate you for tuning in with me. Hit that like button. Make sure you leave a comment under this video. I really appreciate it. We got to get the discussion going in the bottom of the comments down here, man. All right, so check this out. Shedeur'S game-winning drive. First game-winning drive against the Cincinnati Bengals. He played an okay game. All right. He didn't play that well. He had 111 yards, 50 completion percentage, no touchdowns, no picks. He should have had 2 touchdowns in this game. He missed one. I forgot who the receiver was. He missed another one to the tight end. Well, the tight end dropped the ball though. It should have been a catch. He could have caught that. So yeah, man. His quarterback QB rating was 64.8 against the Bengals at the Bengals. So it was a away game. He didn't play well, but for him to come out in this game at the end of the game in the fourth quarter, you need a drive to win it and come out and do that and get it done and almost threw a touchdown pass on that drive. I think he overshot him by a little bit. I think he played good enough to earn a spot next year. Now he's gonna have to battle, right? He's gonna have to go against some experienced quarterbacks. He probably gonna have to go against. They probably gonna end up drafting a quarterback. I hope they don't. Hope they end up drafting tackles, guards. They need some help on the offensive line. Bad, bro. It's bad. But you got to get receivers also. You got to get at least one receiver. I think they should pick a receiver first, honestly. It's between a receiver or a tackle. Caden Proctor, I don't know how high Caden Proctor is going. I'm not sure. I haven't looked at the recent NFL draft prospect board yet. So we'll see what happens with that. But they need to definitely draft a guard, tackle, probably a tackle, and they need to draft receivers for sure, man. Like quarterback is really the least of their worries right now. I think Shedeur is the guy, man. I think he's the guy. He just needs an offensive line, just like any other quarterback in NFL history, bro. Go Mahomes. Shout out to Patrick Mahomes, my favorite player. He did nothing against the Philadelphia Eagles in the Super Bowl. Okay, we know this guy is one of the best to ever played a game. He got 3 Super Bowls. Okay, he got 3 championships. And he couldn't do nothing without an offensive line. So it doesn't matter how good you are. If you don't have an offensive line, you're not going to succeed in this league. It's just not possible. So get the man some help, man. We can't do anything. He can't do anything with third stringers. And this is no disrespect to them. It's just number 68, number 72, I think. Like they was getting beat left and right all year, man. It was bad. It was bad. But I think he did enough to earn the starting job next year, man. Like I know they're gonna have a quarterback competition. I understand it. I respect that. I feel him on that. Do that. That's cool. But I think he's shown enough to where if you get him some good protection, Judkins come back healthy. Hopefully he comes back healthy, and you get this guy a couple of receivers that can get open. Come on, man. I think Judy played a little bit better towards the end of the year. Harold Fanning is a dog. So he's gonna be good. I think he's got an injury, but he'll be okay next year. So they got some great rookies. They did a great job drafting this year. They really did. Now just stack blocks and stack more blocks on top of this. Right? Get you a good left tackle. All right, get you a good receiving core, man. Like, pick up a good cheap receiver that we know is gonna catch the ball. I think it's pretty simple. I think they got a pretty simple recipe for success next season. They got a chance to be a playoff team. They got a chance to be a playoff team. I'm serious. I'm sticking with that. All right. So hey, shout out to Myles Garrett. Breaks the NFL sack record with 23 sacks, bro. That is crazy work. Crazy work. I thought he was gonna get it last game, but he ended up getting it this game. So shout out to him, man. Myles Garrett, one of the greatest, one of the greatest of all time, man. Like that is a great accomplishment to get 23 sacks in the season. That is crazy. It's video game stuff, bro. It's crazy. He unstoppable, bro. Unstoppable. The Browns fire head coach Kevin Stefanski. This is good news. This is good news. All right, this is good news because I think the only thing that was holding Shedeur back, man, was Kevin Stefanski. I'm gonna be honest. That may sound harsh, but it is what it is. I think he was the only person holding him back. I think if he would have started the whole season, at least would have started the third game, right? Man, there ain't no telling what they would have been able to accomplish. They ended up winning how many games? I think 5. How many games they win? Since he became the starter. Let me see something right quick. Cleveland Browns. I can't believe I'm searching the Cleveland Browns. This is the impact of Shedeur'S Sanders right here, bro. I'm searching the Cleveland Browns. I've never done that before in my life. Okay, so the standings. I just want to look at the standings. So they end up winning 5 games. Now I think Dylan Gabriel won one of those games. If I'm not mistaken, did he win 1 or 2? Shedeur came into the starting lineup against the Ravens, and it was terrible. It was a terrible game for him. But we saw flashes. We definitely saw flashes in that game. So he played 1. I ain't even gonna count that. That was like what, a half. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They won 1. Should have won against the Titans, bro. 2, 3, 4. So they won 4 games with Shedeur. Yeah. Wow. They won 4 games with Shedeur. Yeah. So at the quarterback, starting at quarterback. That's saying a lot. I don't care what anyone says. That's saying a lot. His impact on the game is obvious. It's obvious. All right. So yeah, man. So the season stats for Shedeur. All right. Keep in mind, this is with no first team reps the entire season until he got to start against the Raiders. That was his first taste of first team snaps. Okay. Keep that in mind. 1,400 yards, 7 touchdowns, 10 picks. All right. He had like 4 or 5 tip picks, bro. Like, I've never seen so many tip picks. Like, I've never seen that. Where the ball gets batted in the air and a defender comes out of nowhere and intercepts the ball. I have never seen that happen so much to one player. That's fluky. That's very fluke. That's a fluke. It's flukish at its finest. All right. He started 7 games, played in 8 games. So yeah, man. Hey, he made throws downfield. Okay, he took the throws that he could take. Now he did. It was times in every game that I saw where he could have taken the check down. He could have, saw the open man a little bit quicker, right, and got the ball out a little bit quicker. But I think he did a great job of getting out of the pocket and escaping a lot of pressure. I think people slept on his athleticism. I've heard this plenty of times where people are saying that he ain't that athletic, he ain't his dad. Well, I mean, nobody's is his dad. This Deion's prime time for a reason, so nobody's gonna be that. But yeah, I think he, with a full off season, like he said, it gets dangerous. I mean, I don't see how you don't like this dude, man. I don't see how you don't see the potential that he could have. 7 touchdowns, 10 picks is, of course, that's not good, right? But like I said, he had like 4 or 5 tip picks. When was the last time y'all have seen 5 tipped interceptions? Like, I don't recall ever seeing that in my life. So, I think he has a lot of potential. I think he's going to be great, man. I really do. Stefanski fired, man. I think this is the best thing for Shedeur, man. hopefully the Browns will hire a coach that believes in Shedeur and will do what it takes to get him in the position that he needs to succeed, right? Hopefully he starts the correct players. He has an impact on who they draft, right? Brian Flores is being talked about, if I'm not mistaken, as potential candidate for the next head coach for Cleveland. He a defensive coach, coached at Miami. I remember that. Miami was playing really good those first couple years he was there. I think he was there 3 years, I think. Joe Brady, offensive coordinator for the Bills. That'll be a good hire. I just hope whoever they hire believes in Shedeur, man, and they go forward with Shedeur, and they help develop him, all right, and they surround him with players that will help him. Like that's my hope, okay, and prayer. I'm a Shedeur believer for sure. All right, that was a quick little video. We'll be back to talk about more Shedeur'S. All right, so thank you so much for watching Tyree TV Sports. Hey, before you leave, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Let me know in the comments below who you picking. You going with Shedeur? You drafting a quarterback? Or you going with Dylan Gabriel? Who you going with, man? I'm going with Shedeur all day. Shedeur'S, man. All right. Hey, be great in everything you do, man. We out. I'll holler at y'all.